Welcome to another episode of Lessons from Mom. Today I'm going to be sharing about stewardship. Yeah, I've given fine names to all these things, but I know what they really mean in the context of what my mom taught me. My mom taught me that every one of us have things, whether those are things that we brought with us when we were born, or things that we acquired by virtue of the environment that we found ourselves or the experiences that we've had, or they were things actually given to us. Irrespective of how we got those things, what was key about her lesson that she taught us was the recognition that we have them. Now, there were things that I had that my mom did not believe in, and that's the truth. For example, I wanted to be a singer and a musician. She could not see that part of me because she was like, music? You're not going to be Daddy Shoki in my house. Who is wondering who Daddy Shoki is? That's a one-time musician back home in my country of Nigeria. That was the limit of what she could see. And it was okay that she couldn't see that side, but there were things she could see. She, for example, would celebrate in her way my oratory abilities. And she would say it in a very not so positive way, the fact that I was a speaker and a talker and that I spoke all the time. Now, she had a challenge with my speaking because sometimes she felt it was too much. But the fact that she saw it and she identified it meant a lot to me. And not only did she want me to see the things that I had naturally, like speaking, but she also wanted me to see things that I acquired along the way, like organization that she gave me, like being tidy like that she gave me, like being friendly and warm with people that I learned from their parenting. And so that was the next level, was what did I gain? But then there were things I was given, like physical things, actual physical things like money that someone gifted to me or a gift. For example, she would say, you already have this kind of bag. And so you shouldn't use this new bag now. Let me keep this bag for you so that by the time the older bag is wearing out, I can bring out the new one for you. So she taught me how to take care of things long term and use things well. Why is that important to my conversation? Because what this woman taught me was how to identify the talents, treasures, and time that I had. These were the core three things she taught me how to steward. I will start with time. For my mom, every second mattered. And so even though there's something called African time, she taught us there is nothing like that. Now, not all my siblings took that. But for those of us that did, we knew where it came from. It was actually both our parents. They were a stickler for time. I remember my high school graduation, she's saying to me, by the time I arrive at the school, I'm going to come just in time for people to be on the line. You have to be on that line. And so I couldn't be that child that was taking extra time to have makeup done or extra time to wear my shoes, because I suspected that my mom would come just in time to check what position I was on the line. She made me understand time and value time. And that's what reasons that many people do not have value for. But she wanted me to steward time because she knew that there were multiple things I could do in 24 hours if I understood time and I managed each second and made them count. Today, people challenge me and say, we don't know how you do the number of things that you do. Maybe I learned from a woman how to look at time and put it beside the things that I needed to do and then structure each second and make them count. That's the power of stewarding time. The next level are my talents. My mom made me realize I have talents. Like I said before, she might not have agreed with some of them, but she wanted me to know that I had them. Writing was one of the ones that she knew about and she embraced. And she wanted us to maximize every talent that we had. That's stewardship. She did not believe in hiding any talent because for her, there was someone outside that needs that talent and the ability to use it. And so even when my personality clashed with my talent, remembering the power of stewarding that talent is why I'm behind this camera today. I do not like behind cameras. but I know that I have a gift that somebody needs to reflect on their own mom and the things that they've gone through in their departure from this side of the world. And I had to embrace the discomfort of maximizing this particular resource called my ability to speak. Thanks to my mom, I'm making this. And so what resource do you have? What talent do you have? The ability to sing or write or connect with people, or something else that I'm not even mentioning like now, like arts, which I don't have. Somebody out there needs it. And sometimes you have to step into embracing your inconvenience to share it with the other person. The final one is treasure. Many of us have been given treasure that could range from money to just general resources that are not monetary but can be connected to money. Again, how we steward this is very important. And for money, for example, there are multiple stewarding avenues. It's first of all how we save it or how we invest it, but there's also how we share with those that need it. Because sometimes saving and investment is not the all in all about money. When somebody needs around us, giving is part of stewarding. And so these are skills that I learned from my parents on a big scale, but if I narrow it down specifically from my mom. She challenged me to identify my resources. She challenged me to hone them and make them better. And then she challenged me to use those resources to bless those around me.
I would say that I wouldn't have been the woman I am right now if not for all those trainings. I began to really appreciate all that she did when I started raising my own family, and I saw that there was so much she has given that it just made everything so seamless. I didn't have to get the house help, and I'll be doing so many things at the same time. Some people wonder how I am able to combine so many things. She made sure that she passed that on to all of us, and it pays off today.
In retrospect and in hindsight, I thank God for her life, like I said, because many of the things I am able to do today, it's because of some of the tenets, some of the things that she had either to instilled in my life. Resilience, hard work, not looking at other people. Ishelo Michelle always said that if you don't work hard, you will not survive. Not cutting corners, and I give glory to God for her life.
My mom was particularly passionate about children, and so she grew the children's ministry and also grew this house fellowship of young children, investing into them and growing their spirituality.
And so I challenge you today. What talents, time, and treasure do you have? How have you made what you have better? And who is benefiting from? Who are you sharing that time, that talent, and that treasure with? I'd like to read from you in the comment section. It's Lessons from Mom. Thank you very much.
You're the song I sing, a steady drum beneath my wings. Through every trial, rise or storm, your love still keeps my heart